Shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. I recently became a brand ambassador for these guys, and let me tell you something. I am glad I did, because they are the real deal. SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes all the confusion out of buying tickets. They have a 0 to 10 score on each ticket to let you know if you're getting a good deal or a bad deal. Green means good, red means bad. Your next best night ever is waiting, and SeatGeek has you covered. And that's not all. My listeners can get $20 off their first purchase when they use my code BLUESEATS. That's $20 off your first ticket order with code BLUESEATS. And with these ticket prices that I'm seeing lately, Ranger fans, I would jump on this now. So download the SeatGeek app or go to SeatGeek.com and use my code BLUESEATS for $20 off your first ticket order. SeatGeek, the official ticket app of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. Let there be live. What is going on, Rangers fans? My name is Jimmy Fanizzi, and this is From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast, right here on the Hockey Podcast Network. I hope that you've been well. Happy New Year. I hope that your holiday season was awesome. Be sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BlueSeats94 and use hashtag BlueSeats to interact with us on any and all topics at hand. And make sure that you subscribe on YouTube and on all audio platforms. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button as well. Helps us out tremendously. Without further ado, let's drop the puck. Yes, I know it's been a little bit again, and I do sincerely apologize for the lack of content once again. I'm still trying to balance my work-life schedule, which still has not been easy, even into the new year, but I am doing the absolute best I can, and there will be plenty of content coming your way for the year 2024. Also, if you can't already tell, I am a little nasally. That's because I am a little bit under the weather, but I am feeling better than I was a couple days ago. So, no more excuses. I am going to bring you a brand new episode right here, right now, because it's been way too damn long. And this one might stir a bit of controversy among non-New York Ranger fans, but I do not give a damn. It is going to be talked about anyway. So, Artemi Panarin, as we all know, he is off to probably one of the best starts of his NHL career so far. At the time of this episode's release, in 39 games played going on 40, he's got 26 goals, 31 assists for 57 points, and a plus-minus rating of +0. This man is shooting the puck way more than I have seen him shoot the puck in previous years. He is becoming much more of an offensive threat. He still can pass the puck probably better than anybody in the National Hockey League right now. This guy is on another level, and he's 32 years old. I get it, he is not getting much younger, but even still, Artemi Panarin is playing some of his best hockey to date. This man is literally averaging 1 point every single game, especially at home, where most teams are expected to play good. This man is just on another stratosphere. I guess shaving his head kinda was good karma for the bread man? Who the heck knows? But I digress there. Despite his bald head, Artemi Panarin is clearly having one of his best seasons yet, which begs the question, Should the Breadman be much higher up in the Hart Trophy conversation? My answer is 100% yes. And I will tell you why after this word from DraftKings. Listen, we know hockey games move fast, but with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL, you can score faster than anything happening on the ice. This week, new customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Want Vezina Trophy odds? Thatcher Demko at plus 380, Jeremy Swayman at plus 550. I would go with Thatcher Demko, but that's just me. What you want to bet on is up to you. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code THPN. New customers can bet just $5 on the NHL and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with code THPN. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boo Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/hockey terms for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gambling resources. NHL and the NHL Shield are registered trademarks of the National Hockey League. Copyright NHL 2024, all rights reserved. Alright, so before I explain my reasoning as to why Artemi Panarin should be higher up in the Hart Trophy conversation, let me share with you some odds from DraftKings on current Hart Trophy favorites. And by the way, these odds are subject to change at the time of this episode, so please do not jump me if they change at the time you're listening to this episode. Again, they're subject to change. Nathan MacKinnon and Connor McDavid are currently tied as the favorite to win MVP at plus 270. Nikita Kucherov is at plus 320. David Pastrnak is at plus 750. Austin Matthews is at plus 1,000. Artemi Panarin is at plus 1,600, followed by Jack Hughes at plus 2,000 and Quinn Hughes at plus 2,200. So, Panarin being at plus 1,600 really does not surprise me at all, but if you really think about it, if you really have watched this Rangers team up close and personal like I have, Artemi Panarin is the best Ranger on this current team right now this season. I understand that, Jonathan Quick has had a resurgent type of season. Mika Zibanejad is starting to pick things up. So is Kreider. Jacob Trouba's a shot blocking machine. I get it. The young kids are producing, even though they just sent Brennan Othman down because he only looked good in one game being called up here. But that's another subject for another day. I understand that you have virtually everybody contributing on this team, but here's the thing. Igor Shesterkin's not having an Igor Shesterkin type season, but this is his second year in a row that Shesterkin was voted to the All-Star team. Artemi Panarin, despite the fact that he said he wasn't going to attend the All-Star game this year because him and his wife are expecting a second child, congratulations to Panarin and his wife, Artemi Panarin didn't even get any consideration by the league. It's got to come down to a fan vote to get him in. Are you kidding me right now? That's a joke. That shows me that the league is not really paying that close attention to how he's doing. Artemi Panarin is single-handedly carrying this Rangers team. He is their best player, and it's not even close. And I know what some people are going to come and tell me, oh, but look at Austin Matthews. He's leading the league in goals. Nikita Kucherov is leading the league in points. Connor McDavid is starting to come to true form again. I understand all of that. But I personally have had enough of Connor McDavid winning MVPs, even though he's clearly one of the best players in the NHL today. Can we pay attention to somebody else other than him? I know we're not going to, but it's time to give consideration to somebody other than him. And that somebody, in my opinion, is Artemi Panarin. Also, if you listen to my over-under episode, I predicted that Artemi Panarin would have a 100-point season. So far, he's got 57. And we're at the halfway point of the season already. You still think I'm crazy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Artemi Panarin is going to hit 100 points. Mark my words. He is that good this season. Now, I know another thing that fans are going to say to me. What about all of those things that you say about Panarin when it comes to the postseason? The season that he is having is telling me that this is a man on a mission. He was so disappointed in himself with the way he performed in the playoffs last year and in years past that this man is playing at a level that I have not seen from him in a long time. And that tells me that come this postseason time, he finally is going to break out of his postseason slump. Now, I will say this. If he doesn't do anything this postseason, then all these numbers that he's putting up this regular season are for absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. But I think that all changes this year. As much as I like to have my fun about how Artemi Panarin sucks in the playoffs, I think this is the year it finally changes. And that is why I think Artemi Panarin should be at least in the top 3, ahead of Austin Matthews in the Hart Trophy conversation. All right, fans, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. I know this was a bit of a shorter episode than usual, and I do apologize about that. But again, I promise you there will be better content coming your way very, very soon. So stay tuned. There is plenty to come in the year 2024. But in the meantime, do you think Artemi Panarin should be up higher in the Hart Trophy conversation at the halfway point of this season? Let me know on Twitter and Instagram at BlueSeats94 and use the hashtag BlueSeats to keep the conversation going. Also, leave a comment down below if you are watching on YouTube and let me know there as well. If you enjoy this content and want to keep on seeing or hearing more, make sure that you smash that like button on YouTube and subscribe on YouTube and on all audio platforms, and be sure to rate us 5 stars. It would mean the world to us. And don't forget, we are sponsored by SeatGeek. If you plan on going to any hockey games, concerts, or any other events this season, use my code BLUESEATS at checkout for $20 off of your first ticket purchase. Until the next episode, I'm Jimmy Fanizzi. This is From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. Go Blue Shirts, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!